So I watched this today. This was actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. If you've seen the show Humans, it's basically a ripoff of that, but it's slightly better, and I'll explain the difference between the two. So this guy, uh, this Megan Fox is a robot maid, basically, or sex bot, or whatever you want to call it. And this, here, let me. They got pictures here. Okay. So this guy this guy at the beginning, him and his daughter are like at some expo or something, and the guy's trying to sell him one of these maids, but it's like he had a guy one putting a bed together or something, and the guy was telling him about how good this model is or whatever. And then the daughter, his daughter runs off and she's looking around, and he freaks out and he's trying to find the daughter. And then Megan Fox brings the daughter back to him, and then he's all hot for this one, so they sell him this one. And then this one is supposed to be like their newest model, and it can crack jokes, and it's more it's like their most human like version yet, basically. So he takes her home, and then she starts setting up and everything. And then there's a side story with his wife. It's just, if you've seen Humans, it's basically the same thing, except for like what ends up happening. The plot, they just changed a minor plot point, basically. So his wife is dying, and she needs a heart replacement. So most of the movie is about her trying to get the heart and everything. And then this guy's like a construction worker, and he's like the lead foreman. And his boss ends up laying off all the people, and they're putting the robots in there to do the construction work because it's cheaper and all this. So he gets to keep his job though, because he's the foreman. And then his oh, you know what? Hold on here. Forgot to put about spoilers. Damn it. All right, there we go. Um, yeah, there's spoilers on here. Just so you know, that I haven't. That's just, I'm just giving the basic plot so far. Before I continue, though, I do want to say that this is a pretty good movie. Like it's actually pretty damn good. It's watchable. I'd probably watch it again, maybe. It's not bad. It just has there's a few things I dislike, but overall, it's pretty damn good. So his this guy, like all of his people he's working with get forward, and his best friend is let's see what shows it on here. He's one of the people that were working there that got laid off because they hired they took all the robots in there and laid off the people. Let's see if they show him on here. Okay, this guy. So this guy here, he's like this drunk guy that's pissed off, and then this was his girlfriend, and then she ends up leaving him because he starts trying to like get rid of the robots and stuff. So he gets this guy, his boss, to like break him in there so he can destroy the robots. And then he ends up like taking out one of them. And then this guy's like, okay, whatever, we've had enough. And then it goes back to the house. And then the other subplot here is here, let's see if it shows it to show that scene. Okay, this scene here. Okay, so his wife's in the hospital, and the guy's like depressed, and he's watching Casablanca, and then she comes in, and she's like trying to understand the movie or whatever, and he's explaining to her about, oh well, the guy's upset about his wife like I am, and it's this really good movie, and I like to watch it. So he tells her to come sit down, and then she's watching it, and she's just like, well, I don't understand. And so he tells her, delete all of your memory of the movie. And she says something like, I can't, it doesn't work that way or something. I can't do that. You'd have to reboot me. So he says, okay, I'll reboot you. Delete all the memory of the movie. So he presses this button on the back of her neck, and then it turns her off, and then she comes back on. Um, After that, it's like, oh yeah, look at this, man. Now, Megan Fox is pretty fucking hot, man. I mean, look at the work here. She's got a good set of abs that she just needs some more tone, but that's a pretty good fucking set there. The only complaint that I have on this is these fucking cartoon lips. I don't know why women like when I first saw her on there when she first shows up. I'm just like, why are you gonna have these cartoon fucking lips? I mean, it's a minor complaint, but it's just kind of. I just every time I see her, I just see these fucking lips. But she's pretty fucking good in this, man. So, when she got rebooted, what ended up happening is she turned off all of her protocols, not just deleting the movie. Like I don't know. I guess you would call it a glitch or something. So when she rebooted, she turned off like there's protocols, like she can't kill people or do things like certain things. Like I don't know. I'd have to, she just can't. She's free to do whatever she wants basically now. And then her AI or whatever, she falls in love with the guy because the guy, the guy's trying his best not to like fall for her or whatever, but she keeps fucking with him and going on about, like I can make you happy and all this, and then he gets angry with her. So after that, it's just basically her plotting how to get rid of the wife and how to get in her spot, and then she gives him a good handy in the garage, and after that he's like he was pretty much sold, but he's tried not to be. And then his wife gets her new heart, and then she comes home, and then it's like her and the wife are like having these pissing contests or whatever. And then his buddy comes over to visit, and he thinks that the main guy ratted on him because of what they did. And he's like, no, I didn't do anything to you and all that. So he starts beating up the main guy, and she comes out, and man, it's pretty fucking good. Like she just knocks that guy like a mile away, man. Like she just hits the dude one time with her hand out, and the dude just flies, man. Like he lands at least a couple of feet away. I mean, he flies off that fucking porch, man. And then the next thing, this is the guy that tried to beat up this guy, the main guy, and then she beat the hell out of this guy. So this guy is still giving him shit about like, you better not rat on me and all this stuff. So she leaves and goes over to this guy's house, and the guy tries to shoot tries to shoot her because the best way I could put it, like they're trying to make it like he's a bigot towards robots or something. Like that's the only way I could explain it. Like he's just bitter about these, like, you fucking robots, and you take our jobs and do all this bullshit. And so he pulls out a gun to shoot Megan Fox, and then man, she just like beats the hell out of him. And then this other I wouldn't say it's a version of her. It looks more like I don't know, I'd call it like a Venezuelan model or something comes out, and she grabs Megan Fox's arm, and she's like, "Oh, I have to protect him. You can't do this." And then she shoots that other robot, and then she shoots that fucking guy, man. Like, I mean, this movie's really good. I probably shouldn't be spoiling all this, but it's fucking good. So anyways, what ends up happening is she after that, like the guy figures out that she killed that guy, and then she Megan Fox tells his wife that she's like, "Oh yeah, like I had sex with him and all this," and then the wife gets like she causes a big mess between the wife and him, and then the wife's like, "I want her out of here," so she's stuck in this she's stuck in the garage basically. She can't come in the house, and then him and the wife are like having it out because he fucked Megan Fox, and then Megan Fox like goes and takes the baby because the baby is screaming. It won't shut up, so she gets annoyed with the baby and she tries to kill the baby, and they have to like break in the bathroom because she's trying to drown it. And then they get in there and it's like this fight, and then he bashes Megan Fox in the head with a lampshade, and then the wife plugs it in and lets go, and then she gets like electrocuted. So then you don't see her for a bit because the cops come and they're like, "What happened here?" and all this, and he didn't want to say much because they took the baby away because of what happened. So then, yeah, this is what they take Megan Fox back to the factory, and they're seeing like how she basically when she rebooted, she hacked herself and turned off all the protocols and like rewrote herself and all this, and then she's uploading herself to this mainframe thing so she can start cloning herself and all this. And then the guy figures it out, but then this guy gets killed, and it's messed up after that point. So she was able to upload herself to this other one, so there's two of her now. So this one goes and hunts down where the guy is, and he's in a bar because he feels bad because he let her give him a handy, and then she's still trying to get with him, and he's like, "Fuck off," and we can be together and blah blah. And then she sends the other version of herself to the hospital to kill the family. And I don't know, I don't want to give the rest of it away, but I mean that's basically it. But I'd say this was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Like I thought it was, well, the other thing is the comparison to Human. So in the Human show, uh Megan Fox's character is actually the hero because she's defending the family. Like the only thing they did on this one is they changed that plot point. So instead of helping the family, she's trying to kill the wife and kid because she wants to be with the guy because she thinks she loves him, and she's just like fucked up or whatever, or glitched out or whatever. There might be a second one, I don't know, but okay, look at this. Let me get this. Now, she has got to get these fucking lips back down to normal because that shit is just. Look at how fucking cartoony this shit is. I hate this shit. I don't understand why women do this. It's just fucking stupid. I hate that shit. If she got that down, I'd like this. I know it's like a superficial complaint, but I just couldn't stop. I'm like, why'd you do this to your fucking lips, bitch? um, yeah, I really enjoyed this movie, and I hope there's a second one. That's really good. Yeah, you see this? Why'd she do this to herself, man? Ugh. At least she still got the nice black hair here now. If you saw her in real life now, like she looks like shit. She chopped her hair off. It's like up to here now, and it's like pink. And then she's got these even bigger now, and I'm just like, why would you do this to yourself? Anyways, see what did they rate this? Let's go back. 4.8. Hmm. I I would probably give this a 7 or 8 personally. I think what would have made this better is if she didn't do that shit to her fucking lips. And then I would have liked it better if she had gotten more of those robots, or like more I'll say I'll say a 7. That's probably a fair thing. Oh, of course, you assholes. I got to log in. Why do you ask me to vote if I got to log in? Yeah, see this shit? I would have liked it a lot better if at the end it was her fighting the military or something. And I'm assuming that's what's going to happen on the second one, which that would be pretty cool. Who knew Megan Fox could nail being a lifeless fucking robot? Yeah, there she is at the beginning. That's a pretty good movie. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye.